The Forest is a great game. From good storytelling to chilling creatures, it is evident that In-Night Games put a whole lot of effort in their first game. One of my favorite parts about this game is the cave exploration. Caves are very, very creepy and sort of eerie to traverse and explore, but they're still rewarding in such a way that it incentivizes the cave exploration itself. Some of the best weapons, like the modern axe and the katana, are just you follow the cave path scattered around the map, and you get the best weapons in the game. Another part of the game that I really enjoy is the enemies. The main enemies are the cannibals. They're humanoid creatures that group up into tribes to attack you and take you down. However, the cannibal is not the only creature you're up against. There's the Armsy, Virginia, and Cowman. Graphics and map design. The Forest has an absolutely amazing map. It's a beautiful map. There's so much wildlife and there's so many landmarks. It's so immersive. The map is pretty large though, so using the ocean to get around is pretty much necessary, and it's craft yourself a raft to get around a lot better. Here is my personal favorite part, the storyline of the Forest. The Forest has a very easy to follow storyline. Avoid any spoilers, just skip to the time on screen right now. But long story short, the game starts off with a cutscene of a plane crash landing. Your plane. It's a plane you're on. The end of the plane crash, you look up and you see this mysterious red figure stealing your kid, Timmy. Unbeknownst to you, he would be using your child to bring back his dead child, Megan. When the red man used the obelisk, which is what he used to bring back his kid, Megan was brought back to life, but in the process sort of turned into a monster, who happens to be the final boss of the game. Upon defeating Megan, you'll bring her limp body back to the obelisk, but to no avail, as a live subject is needed to bring Timmy back. At this point, Megan drops a golden keycard, allowing you to go up to the elevator found later in the cave. This elevator will take you to the room where everything begins, where the red man used the artifact to take down the plane that you were on to find a sacrifice to bring back his kid. You're then greeted with a very difficult choice. You take down another plane, restarting the cycle and saving Timmy, or shut the artifact down and leave Timmy dead. If you take another plane down, then you've beat the game. A cutscene will play showing what the future has in store for Timmy and his dad. Unfortunately, things take a very dark turn. Timmy has a seizure on stage, and everything goes black. Remember what happened to Megan before she transformed into a monster? Then it cuts to Timmy in his apartment, drinking booze in a bathrobe, living life. He looks out the window, but is interrupted by a bulge appearing on his arm. He falls to the floor, and the cutscene is finished. Hopefully, this storyline is finished in In-Night's sequel to The Forest, Sons of the Forest. Overall, I think The Forest captures a very good horror survival type of vibe, and I really recommend anybody who hasn't played it, run through it not a couple times, just play it, give it some time. It's fairly cheap, worth the $20. Get some friends, play it with some friends. It's a super fun game with some friends. I streamed it over on Twitch. Chat loved it. Everybody loved it. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. So I definitely recommend getting this game if you're into these kind of survival horror type of games. Additionally, if you liked this video, let me know. Tell me in the comments, because this is a new style of video that I've never done before, and I put a lot of effort into it. Streamed for literally 4 hours to get the footage. That was fun. I had a lot of people coming in. Put a lot of work into the script. Just read that out to you this whole video. Yeah, if you just subscribe, more content is on the way, just like this. I'm gonna do a video like this on FNAF. I'm gonna do a video on this for Phasmophobia. So much content similar to this is coming in the near future. So if you're interested in this, if you enjoyed this video, you know where to find more. Alright? Bye, guys.